to finish the chicken alfredo dish, the noodles are done and cooked. So I took the noodles out of the water, I drained them, and then I put them in a bowl and I added more oil so that the noodles will not stick to each other. That not like a ton of oil, but just a little bit of oil. You can also use butter if you want, but I got it separated. As you see, they are very pretty, like little bowls, like little pretty bowls. Okay, and I'm the only one eating this, so I don't have to worry. But yeah, we got that ready. We're waiting for the alfredo sauce. If you're in a different country, I would suggest to either go on YouTube or go on YouTube or go on Google or something and research chicken alfredo sauce recipe. Okay, that will give you the recipe to be able to make homemade alfredo sauce, because not everywhere has alfredo sauce. I bought mine from the store. Okay. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, that's hot. It's bubbling hot. Literally bubbling hot. So I got that ready. Okay, so my alfredo sauce is there. So the first part, so what we got is we got noodles, some sort of noodles, chicken that has been cooked in the oven, okay, with butter and garlic and onion, okay. And then once it got done, we cubed it up into little pieces, as you see, little chunks, okay. And that's ready to go, okay. To be, and then we got green onions, okay, all cut up, ready to go, okay. And we got the alfredo sauce. And for the finished piece, I have bought Gouda cheese. You can use Parmesan cheese or any type of cheese that you like, okay. And we have a special guest who's joining us, who's doing the dish with us. So let me invite them onto the live, okay. Hello, accept. Silly thing. Okay, so we have Rabalyn with us here, who is going to do the dish her as well. She's already bought the stuff, so we're waiting for her. So we got all the pieces. We'll see if the connection works good or not. So there she is. Hello. So we have our pasta. And the first thing we need to do is we need to take the alfredo sauce that we got, and we need to pour it in with the noodles, okay?
Yeah.
Now I like a lot of alfredo sauce, so, but we gotta have the alfredo sauce, okay? And then once you get the alfredo sauce, you can either stir it around with a bowl, or you can mix it around. But you want to get the alfredo sauce all worked in there, okay? That was funny, haha. Okay, so it's going to work better if I do it like this. So I am mixing the alfredo sauce with the noodles, okay? Okay. So the noodles are going to be very creamy. And the reason we added oil is so that the noodles do not stick to each other. Okay. So when you get it done, you're going to have the noodles and they're going to be coated in the creamy sauce. Okay.
Yeah. I have already done.
Okay. So that's the first part. Okay. Now comes the next part. Okay. And I'm sorry that a couple of my, so now that you have that done, you get a little plate, okay, little plate that you want to put it on, okay. I don't know if you guys can see this, so hold on. Yeah, so I have little plate right here, okay. I don't know if you can see the plate on the live or not, okay. If you can see the plate, that's fine. So what you want to do next, that you got that done, okay, is the next part. You don't want to put anything on the plate yet, okay?
Yeah. I have also plate. I need to get also plate.
Okay. Next part is you add in the chicken. Sprinkle in the chicken, okay? Do not do it all at once. Do it in parts. So once you get that in there, then you sprinkle in the chicken, okay? And you mix the chicken together
Yeah.
with the noodles and the alfredo sauce, okay?
Yep.
And it's going to be a very creamy dish, very lovely dish. And when you're doing this part, it's not going to look so fancy, so nice. I got to actually add in a little bit more alfredo into it.
So crazy because in the Philippines there's no alfredo sauce that you can buy, so you need to make your own homemade
Yeah.
alfredo sauce.
Yeah, that's okay. Anyway, so we want it to be nice and creamy, so we want to get all the chicken in there, okay?
Yeah.
And then add in the rest of the chicken. I used 4 breasts of chicken, 4 skinny breasts of chicken, but if you're using a regular sized breast, you can probably do it for like maybe 1 or 2 breasts will work.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So there's that part. Okay.
Yeah. So next.
Okay. Now for the fun part. Okay. Now that we have the chicken and the sauce and the noodles and the sauce all put together, now we need to scoop it out. Okay. And we want to be very careful to make it not very messy on the plate, but make it very pretty on the plate. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm a big eater, so I'm going to get some big scoops. Haha. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Now first, okay, so let's see. Now I want to make a little bit more pretty, so I'm going to use my fingers and grab a couple of these bow ties that are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm being messy finger. It's okay. So I'm grabbing a couple of the bow tie that is very pretty and putting it on top.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that piece. Okay. Now.
I think it's too big for me, so I need to transfer.
It's okay. Not to worry. Not to worry. Okay. So now, once that's done, once you got the noodles, okay, you get the green onion. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I will wait for you.
Hold on. I need to transfer to the small container or Tupperware.
Na 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 na.
Okay. So it's now.
So now
I'm done.
Okay, now you got the green onions on your sprinkle.
Yeah.
The green onions on top. Move around. It's okay if a couple of them fall on the plate because the green onion is for pretty.
You put on the plate?
I'm saying it's okay if a couple of them fall on the plate.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I mean. Okay. When I sprinkle it on, you saw. No, not that. What are you doing? That's my viewers. When I put it on the plate, when I got it on the plate, I sprinkle down, but it's okay if a couple of the pieces land on the plate. It's okay.
Yeah, like me.
Yes, yes, like you. Okay, and now for the final touch, whatever cheese you're using, I'm using Gouda cheese and a grater, okay?
I'm using Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese, and what you want to do is you just want to sprinkle your cheese on top of everything. Okay, you don't want too much, but you want enough to lightly cover the entire dish. Okay?
But instead of green onion, we can use also parsley,
Yeah,
right?
parsley. Actually, there is 3 different things you can use for this. As far as the topping goes, you can use green onions, you can use parsley, but parsley works better if you move. Parsley actually works better if you put that in the water while you're cooking the pasta. Okay.
Yeah.
The 2 best things that you can add to the top is either green onions or chives.
Yes.
Chives will work best. Now, as you see, let me show you what the dish will look like when you get it all done and it looks so pretty. Okay? And ladies and gentlemen, here you go. Chicken Alfredo.
And this is mine.
Yeah, fancy chicken Alfredo. And that is hers. And now, okay, now I will flip it around because I think it'd be very appropriate, okay, for us to get reaction of take first bite.
Oh,
so I'm grabbing.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah,
I need to get.
it's okay. I wait, no worries. Because when you make cooking video, it's always good to give people reaction. So I have a little bit of everything, little bit of the cheese, little bit of the chicken, noodles, green onions. Okay, you ready?
And we can.
Okay, here we go. Let's try it.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So good.
So yummy.
Yeah. That is what happens when you make yummy, yummy dish.
Wow. So I have cooked a lot of this, then I can share this into the office.
Yeah. You can share it in the office and people will be like, what is that? That is so yummy. I love that. What is that?
Yeah, I love it. So nice.
Yes. So that is chicken, guys. That is chicken Alfredo.
Yeah.
So I'm now going to end the live. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you guys for joining. Lovely dish. Oh. Okay. Take care, guys.
Yeah.